Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4. You know, I guess when I'm giving commentary and trying to explain the game, I get a little dumb, because there was something that I should have been doing in these past couple turns since I conquered my first province, and I haven't been, which is recruiting scouts. Right now I have one scout down to the south, as you recall, but I should have a lot more. Really, intelligence is very key to this game, knowing where your enemies are, where their homelands are, checking out the thrones and seeing what's guarding them, if anyone's conquered them. And so I'm going to rectify that now and recruit some scouts. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait till next turn to do so because I'm out of gold. So let's get started. Okay, it looks like already my worries were well-founded. Looks like the name that I shall not pronounce has claimed the Throne of Summer. I'm not sure which throne that is. I'll have to check it out. Errata, the underground empire, has created a new prophet. And here is our battle. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so this is our first time fighting barbarians. They're not much better than your typical human troops, but they are pretty strong and they attack pretty hard. Against a normal army, that's pretty difficult to defend, but I think our slightly large Enkidu should be doing just fine. And believe me, when it comes to fighting barbarians, I know a thing or two. Looks like we're hanging in there. Their unusually high attack isn't troubling us at this point. You can hear the thumping noise of their attacks, signifying, I guess, that they're a bit more hardcore than what you normally get. Oh, looks like the sword guys are running. Let's mop that up. Take a look at Surreal here. Still 1 level experience. Still unequaled obesity. You know, there were rumors that some of the shaman from the Styx had complained a little bit, saying that Surreal's unequaled obesity has generally been viewed as a sign of the Church of Ursula's corruption and decadence. A team of priests were dispatched to have a noble and honest debate with them on this topic, but unfortunately they all disappeared mysteriously and no one knows where they are. Maybe some other time. Looks like there was another battle. A battle in the marshlands versus one of our enemies and the neutrals. Let's take a look at it and see what kind of troops they currently have on the field. Okay, it's Arco. Alright, so they have some chariot archers. Chariots are kind of interesting units. They have trample, so they're pretty dangerous against normal-sized humans. Well, still a little bit against us because they are size 4 and we're only size 3. They've also got a engineer, which helps them defend and take down castle walls. And some Icarids, they're flying troops, although this guy's in bad shape. He's lost both of his arms. Well, that's no good. Is that it? I guess it is. Okay. So, yeah, flying around, but no sword, no shield. And another engineer. No mages, interestingly enough. Oh, who's this guy? Just another Icarid. Alright. Oh, they're fighting some woodsmen blowpipes. I don't think it's going to go very well from them, but let's speed it up a little bit. Gosh. Oh, there we go. Witness the trampling that I'm talking about. See them driving over the woodsmen, and the hapless woodsmen are running away, as expected. Well, know your enemy, right? An unexpected event has occurred in Momif. A prospector genius has found a small gold deposit. See, that's why I took that luck. You never know when that can come in handy. Where's Momif? Place we just took, and we now own this island. as I mentioned before, it will now be called Enkidu Island, as is our homeland. Okay. Well, I see no reason not to have him continue, so I will do so. His army is down to 29 units. Could be better. Maybe some natives would like to join up, or we could wait for a bit. We could wait a turn and get some backup. Well, 18 resources. We're not going to get very much backup. 3 guys. I don't think it's worth it. We're just going to go on our way. Increase the province defense to my standard 11 for now. And what I want to do now is I want to get my other commander to start conquering lands on his own. We have plenty of troops now, so let's assign them to him. And let's also give him some hornblowers. Keep their morale up. In fact, why don't we split them up into 2 groups? Oh, darn it. Alright. But again, nothing fancy in terms of strategy. We're just going to have them attack the closest enemy. Only this guy, unlike our friend Surreal, is pretty much worthless. He can't do anything. He just needs to hold and stay behind his troops. Okay. And while Nusku is a perfectly serviceable name, I think we are going to rename him to... oh, what should it be? How about Batman? Yes, Batman has now joined the Legions of Ursula. I could just see that playing out really well. You know, he's conquering provinces, terrorizing the natives. Where were the blood slaves going? I don't know. I swear to the pentagram. Swear to me! Oh man. Okay, too much fun. And let's recruit some scouts, as I said we were going to do. And we'll send them all out. And I want to start getting some replacement troops up to my armies. So now that I have some resources, I actually want to get a couple of these bodyguards. And let's just fill it up, and then fill the rest up with our usual naked warriors. And, oh, and my mage. Darn it. Alright, there goes one of our holy guys. And, you know what? I actually changed my mind here. I'm not going to recruit a scout. I'm going to recruit a commander or a chieftain to ferry some of my troops around. And I'll just recruit a scout here. Alright. So we found Arco. So far the land I want is available, but not for long. Let's see if we can't figure out where they're coming from. And let's rename my scout as well. You will be Sneaky Bastard. It's S for south, because we're going south of the capital. Now, I intend fully to keep this a family-free Let's Play, but Bastard isn't actually a curse word. It's a legitimate word that means child who was born out of wedlock. So I don't know his mother. Do you? Or his father. So I think it'll be okay. Anything to do here? Check out the research. Still level 1, almost level 2. Oh, that throne. Let's take a look and see. The Throne of Summer. Okay, it's one of the 1-point thrones. That's good. It spreads Dominion. It gives the Dominion heat +1, which will actually hurt them, I believe. It's perfect for me. And produces 1 fire gem per turn. Alright, next turn. There's a battle in Darkwoods. Let's see how it went. Should be pretty easy. I'm probably just going to fast forward through it. Oh! Nope, I spoke a little too soon. We've got a whole mess of blood slaves. And if you're new to the game, you'll probably not know this, but blood slaves are female virgins that mages capture from the provinces in order to sacrifice to use their blood to cast horrible evil magic spells. We will not be using any blood magic in this game, but it's basically the equivalent of a magical gem. These guys are blood-hinged druids, and, you know, I hope everything's going to be okay. I think we might have just bit off a bit more than we could chew here, which is another good reason why I should have had scouts looking at everything. But let's see what happens. These big bad guys, by the way, are dark vines, and you can tell they have quite a bit of hit points. They have 3 attacks. They are resistant to both piercing and blunt, so, well, Ursula, save us. Oh, and they're sacrificing these virgins and putting us to sleep, which is not a good thing. Oh, the troops finally have some experience. Yikes. I'm pretty confident that if we can get through the dark vines, we could take the battle. Casting agony at us? I'm not entirely sure what that does. I'll have to look it up. Probably the form of magic that I'm least familiar with in this game, and I've played it for quite a long time, is blood magic. I think the only thing saving us right now is our morale. 15 still. Okay. I think a miracle happened. Praise Ursula. And they're running. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this dude? Oh, he's just paralyzed. When units are paralyzed, they turn gray and black. Okay, well look at that. That was a hard-fought contest, and oh, look at this. Here's another one of our enemies. Amazons. This is Satis. Okay. Well, there's one of the horrible infidels that are trying to usurp Ursula's rightful place. I think it might be a good idea to overinvest here. I mean, these guys are pretty weak. It's not going to be good province defense, but for the time being, need to ferry some troops up. Let's get him down. Capital. He's going to check out to the east. So, he'll be... Oops, what am I doing here? He'll be, sneaky bastard, east. And this gentleman right here will be sneaky bastard. Can't seem to spell today. Sorry about that. North. Alright. Good times. And Batman is going to head east. And I'm hoping there won't be any more nasty surprises here. There's another scout. What's he going to be? Sneaky bastard west. He'll have to walk around. So actually, he's going to go up here. Alright. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'd like to turn this province right here into another fortress. It connects to a forest and mountains, a forest and a forest. So I'll be getting a lot of resources, and since this is a, well, it's not a plain, unfortunately. I thought it might have been, but the income will be slightly better, I think, than a forest. So I might have not mentioned this, but when you build a fort on a territory, the income that you derive from that territory doubles. Now, well, it could be expressed in another way. It could also be expressed that when you don't have a fort, your administration is so pitiful that you're only getting half of the income, and by building a fort, you're getting it all. I think that's how it's mentioned in the manual. Okay, and there's Arco's capital. So, not too far from us. They're definitely going to be in our way to get our swamp province and our throne. I'm going to keep him going around checking things out. And, oh, I'm running out of time, so thanks everybody for watching. Leave comments. Have a good one, folks.